Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Greece.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
He's picked his way through. Beckham.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. And they can counter here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Threads one in. And he's picked it up out wide. In by Saka. He can get that clear. Stood up well to him there. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Nakata. There's the shot! He's beaten. Goal! Galatasaray! Nakata duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that, because they just don't give up on anything.
Greece finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Odo. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Perez. Plays it across. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really...
Can he finish? And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Odo. Oh, it's come loose. Beckham has it in a wide position. And he's there to retrieve it. There's the header! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Greece grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Crunching tackle. Now it's Drogba. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, no joy this time. Adams. Odo. Played out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Nakata. Beckham. That's been slipped through. Rodri. Pedri. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Out of play for a goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Alexander-Arnold. And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. Looking for the run. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Odo. Looking to play him in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That is good alertness. Rodri. And it's Drogba. Saka. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Odo. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Conte. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going for goal. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes.
The pass is intercepted. And it's Perez. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little pass back. Pedri knocks it into space. He can run onto that. He is through here. Fires it in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
Second period then underway. Greece finding their passes. Now it's Vlahovic. Rodri. And he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard. To Beckham. Beckham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Pedri.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Beckham. It's run loose here. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Drogba. Ambitious ball here. Kukçu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. And he's Vlahovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Flings in across. He's had a shot! Perez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He has found the way through. And that's the keeper's ball. Beckham. Messi. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And it's Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Perez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. Good ball over the top. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kukçu. That pass has been well intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nakata. And it's Drogba. And this is Nakata. Greece can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Vlahovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukçu. Now it's Nakata. And this is Drogba. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, what a chance! Goal, Greece! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up.
It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a good... He rises! Goal! Galatasaray! And the comeback is complete! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Galatasaray get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Xavi Alonso. Kagawa. Can he get on the end of this? Nice control, Kagawa.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Great, and the shot!
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Galatasaray have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 14, Pedri.
Delivers with
Coming
wit.
on the field, number 23.
It's a decent clearance. And
Number
now a
20,
sudden chance to counter.
Number 10, Raul. There will be 3 minutes
Sports
added
official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Azar. Raul. De Bruyne. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's the end. Galatasaray have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Security
Van
staff for
Basten.
each
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Galatasaray against Italy.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Spread out to the left. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro. It's Pedri. Albert Ferrer. Marco Verratti. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nakata. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Saint-Maximin. Now who's going to be first to this? Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he's picked out the run. And this is Pato. There's no... Pato! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Out to the right. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this chance, surely! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given, it always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
Climbs up big! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Sanchez is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Yamal. Rodri. Spread it left. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him, and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar, nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Yamal! Yamal's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. What a throw in. And it's Messi. Marco Verratti. Oh, nice touch. Verratti! Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Italy go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Oh, right place, right time. Takes a shot! Raul. Now it's Pato. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, played right into his path. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Messi. Now Schlotterbeck. Can he get on the end of this? He shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. And this is Pato, and he's found a way past. Picked out, can he finish? And he hits the net. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And the finish! And he's done it! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Galatasaray do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. There's the start of the second half. And he's surging through. Chance! Raul. And this is Pato. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Saint-Maximin. Hazard gets into some space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. He's beaten the last man. Pedri. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Big header! No, not the best of headers. Alexander-Arnold. Some good work on the right flank here. Distributed tidily. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Italy are looking to go forward now. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Those looking wide. Alexander-Arnold is the guilty party there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Saka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played out to the right. Rodri. Now it's Raul. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Galatasaray have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Galatasaray, number 8, Bukayo Saka. Number 18, Tunjai Shani. Number 13, number 10, Raul. Coming on the field, number 7,
Decent hit from there.
Kemba. Number 17, Rashford. Number 11, Van Basten. Number 14,
Galatasaray do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. 75 minutes played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedri. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Pedri plays the return pass. Neymar, and he's been shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a shot! He won't be happy with that one. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's gone backward here. Timber's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Galatasaray nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Played into space. He has found the way through. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Coming on to replace him is
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. 2 minutes to be added on. Tries to play it through. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Sanchez deals with that comfortably. And that is that. Galatasaray have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through, unwavering. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Italy.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Good take, and is he in? And he has kicked it out somehow.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Knocks it into space. Elise. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Nakata. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Distributed tidily. Oh, it's Van Basten. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Looking for the run. Palmer! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Kukcu. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's in a great position here. Kukcu. Galatasaray yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he get it through? And this is Pato. Crosses it in here. He's dealt with that well. Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Nakata. Just about within shooting range. That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that was nowhere near his best. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance here to counter. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rodri.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Shot, surely! Nakata. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's come loose! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. There will be a throw-in. Raul. Rodri. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That looks a good ball through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showing good feet. And it's Kukçu. Tries to pass it through. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! Off the post! Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Short changes him with that pass. Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Rodri. Kukçu. Saka. Under an awful lot of pressure. And that is out of play. Roberto Carlos. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Pato. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's intervened well there. Nakata. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's made its way to him. And that is expertly dealt with. Out to the left it goes. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! Loose ball, and another try! And here's the chance to counter. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Kukçu shifted it to the flank. Aims beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Can he get on the end of this? Hangs one in. Oh, he's been caught. He's had a shot! Hakimi going vertical.
I think that's
Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Olise.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 18, Tunjai Shani.
Threads one in.
Number 13,
Nakata with the delivery.
on the field. Number 17, Rashford. Number 11, Van
Now it's
Basten.
Diaz.
Substitution
I wouldn't
taking
fancy
place.
playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Galatasaray do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kukçu. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Rashford. And this is Nakata. Saka. And the through ball. Nakata picks it up out wide. Real chance! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Can he get it through? Oh, it's a great ball here.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Kukçu. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Robertson gets good distance on it. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Some resolute defending there. Nakata.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good alertness. Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Sane with the... He rises! Oh, it rattles the bar! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 8.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 6.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that
Number
simple.
10, Raul.
If they're good enough to keep the ball...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Besiktas.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
And here's Nakata. Nakata with the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So what can they make of this? In with the challenge. Now it's Pato.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Saka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's come to nothing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now that's well seen too. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Son Heung-min. Raul. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's neat. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Kante. Neymar. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Galatasaray really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
The goal scorer for Besiktas.
Besiktas have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nakata is fouled. Kukçu considers his options. Great chance here to level it up. Oh, he's hit the bar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
And he's being shifted off it. And here's Drogba. He's gone for goal! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saka, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Pato.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Cannavaro. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he lines up a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. He's got away. Played into the box. Neymar. Conte. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri does well to get it back. Now it's Drogba. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
This is the time you need that pace.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Galatasaray have themselves a chance from the spot. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! And he can clear it away. Oh, he's missed it, and the referee blows. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 9, Didier Drogba.
And the action is back on the way.
13, coming on
Well, I
the
think
field,
they have to be positive
number
despite the
17,
scoreline. The one thing
Rashford.
they don't want to do,
Number
Peter...
Chance! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous.
Van Basten! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Galatasaray are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Nakata. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a nicely shaped ball. Galatasaray do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodri. Out to the right. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Just the keeper to beat! Shot a goal! It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement. Nakata. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Nakata. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Galatasaray still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the ball. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Relentless! Just relentless! Just cruising! They are cruising! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Besiktas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Pass somewhat off target. Kukçu. And smartly reclaimed. And he welcomes it in. Raul. Kukçu. Nakata. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, strongly challenged there. He is through here. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Raul. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's well spotted.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 10, Raul. Number 6, Sanchez. Number 8, Bukayo Saka.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 14, Pedrin. Number 21,
Bastoni.
Alessandro Bastoni. Number 7, Tenber.
That's tidy. That's a little off target. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free. It's Son Heung-min! Keeper always had the measure of that. Rodri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, good take in a good area. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Rashford. Nakata. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
A quick reminder today that smoking
Well,
is
how will
only
we look
allowed
back on
in
that?
areas shown
Well, you
on
can
this
never
map.
predict
Thank you
the
for your
results of
cooperation.
these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the
Shot a goal! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. There's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Alexander Pato certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Deftly away. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And this is Pato. That has not gone well. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, a breakthrough already. He's found a way through. Ball driven for... He rises! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Raul. Over to the left. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Nakata. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Nakata. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Raul. Sanchez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a terrific header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Alexander-Arnold. Raul. Pato. Oh, good take and a good shot, surely! Goal! Galatasaray! And they've got their lead back. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's shifting through the gears here. That's going to go a long way. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Roberto Carlos. He whips it. Climbs up big. And it's come back out to him.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a mighty effort! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Threads one in, delivers the ball.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
It is a corner, and we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Looking to go deep. Up he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped cross. Czech claims it without any fuss. Short changes him with that pass. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Galatasaray head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Vinicius Junior.
That gets things going for the second half. Nakata goes pelting down that left-hand side. A header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Big header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Raul. Out to the right. Raul. He's got away. Now the ball in. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Very nicely done. Good spot that. There could be trouble here. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior! Rodri. Great vision. Now it's Nakata. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's skewed away.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
In towards the back stick. Adriano.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. And he's heaved it away. Adriano. Raul. Nakata. It's Saka. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! They've done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance.
It's Raul! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, good-looking ball, played through into space. Now this could be a chance. He's a sharp little ball here. Danny Olmo, he gets big. It's a goal. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Trabzonspor grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Trabzonspor clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a key interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice control. Played in deep.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Check claims comfortable. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he get on the end of this? Pato! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Trabzonspor really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Number 7, Tunjai Shani. Coming on the field, number 6, De Bruyne. Number 10, Messi.
Galatasaray can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Galatasaray are having a ball here. De Bruyne stood up well to him there. Nakata. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! There it is! Just 5 minutes left. He can run onto that. Pato unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final...
It's Nakata! Oh, my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
The goal scorer for Galatasaray.
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Adriano. Coming on the field is number 12, Van Basten.